Hello, topic is dual nature of matter, session 11. It is the problem parts of dual nature of matter, problems of dual nature of matter that is going to discuss. The recap, the principle of electron microscope and working of electron microscope. Electron microscope is a device or an instrument you get magnified image of the object. It produces around 10 power 5 times magnifications of the original object. And it works on the principle of wave nature of electron, and electron beam generated from the electron gun passes through the different magnetic lenses: magnetic condenser lens, magnetic objective lens, magnetic projector lens. First lens focus the electron beam to the specimen. The second lens, called magnetic objective lens, gets a magnified image of the specimen. To get more magnification, the same image is act as an object of the next lens called magnetic projector lens. We get more magnifying power and magnification. In this way, the very high magnified image of the object is obtained using electron microscope. Then, learning objective, we discussed the entire theory: photoelectric effect, Compton effect, Heisenberg uncertainty principle, de Broglie's matter waves, etc. in this chapter. That is applicable to the problems, because if we solve the problems using these theories, we must know the theory part as well as problem part present in the entire dual nature of matter. That is the session outcome. Students will be able to understand the theory part of photoelectric effect, Compton effect, uncertainty principle, de Broglie's matter waves with the help of problems. Now, there are different problems, different types of problems which are discussed. Problem number 1, consider a parallel beam of light of wavelength 600 nanometer and intensity 100 watt per square meter. Find the energy and linear momentum of each photon. Data is given: lambda 600 nano, 600 into 10 power minus 9 meter. Intensity, that is 100 watt per square meter. Then energy is energy E is equal to hc by lambda. According to Planck's law, E is equal to hc by lambda. Substitute the value of H: 6.625 10 power minus 34, 3 into 10 power 8 is the value of C. Lambda 600 10 power minus 9, 1.6 10 power minus 19. If you convert into electron volt, the energy is 2.07 electron volt. Then momentum P is equal to E by C, 2.07 by 3 into 10 power 8. The answer is 0.69 10 power 8 electron volt second per meter. This is the problem number 1. Second one, calculate the work function of sodium if the data is given: threshold wavelength is 6800 angstrom minute and Planck's constant is given. The work function means minimum energy necessary to eject electrons from the metal surface. It is expressed as either pi or W, that is hc by lambda naught or lambda maxima. Substitute this: 6.625 10 power minus 34, 3 into 10 power 8 speed of light. Wavelength, threshold wavelength is given 6800 angstrom means 10 power minus 10 into 1.6 10 power minus 19. The work function is 1.827 electron volt. Problem number 3, find the maximum wavelength of light that can cause photoelectric effect in lithium if the work function is 2.5 electron volt. Same work function equation. Expression for work function is hc by lambda naught. The maximum wavelength lambda naught or lambda m is calculated. The value of h is 6.625 10 power minus 34, c 3 into 10 power 8 by work function 2.5 electron volt 1.6 10 power minus 19. Then threshold wavelength is 497 nanometer. Problem number 4, ultraviolet light of wavelength 280 nanometer is used in experiment effect with lithium of work function 2.5 electron volt. Find the maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons and stopping potential. Now, maximum kinetic energy of photoelectron is equal to energy of incident radiation minus work function according to Einstein's photoelectric equation. That is, kinetic energy maxima is equal to hc by lambda minus W. Substitute hc by lambda 6.625 into 10 power minus 34, 3 into 10 power 8 divided by 280 10 power minus 9 into 1.6 10 power minus 19 minus 2.5 electron volt. The answer is 1.9 electron volt. Stopping potential EV is equal to kinetic energy maxima. So stopping potential V is equal to 1.9 volt. Next one is question number 5. Wavelength can be determined with the accuracy of 1 part in 10 power by 8. What is the uncertainty in the position of 1 angstrom X-ray photon when its wavelength is simultaneously measured? We know the relation lambda is equal to h by momentum according to de Broglie's matter waves. Differentiate with respect to lambda. Differentiate this. Delta P is equal to minus h by lambda square into delta lambda. Then delta x dot delta P is equal to, or delta P is expressed as delta lambda. So delta P, instead of P it is expressed as delta lambda. So that delta x dot delta lambda is equal to lambda square by 2 pi. Given delta lambda by lambda is 1 by 10 power 8, that is 10 power minus 8. Then if you substitute this, uncertainty in the measurement of position delta x is equal to 1.59 into 10 power minus 3 meter. Question number 6. The photoelectron threshold for a metal is 3000 angstrom. Find the kinetic energy of an electron ejected from it by radiation of wavelength 1200 angstrom. Again you are using Einstein's photoelectric equation. Kinetic energy of electron is equal to h into hc by lambda minus hc by lambda naught. That is half m square is equal to h into nu minus nu naught. Substitute hc into 1 by lambda minus 1 by lambda naught. This 6.625 10 power minus 34. 3 into 10 power 8. 3000 minus 1200 angstrom, that is 10 power minus 10 by 3000 angstrom into 1200 angstrom into 1.6 10 power minus 19. If we substitute, the kinetic energy of electron is 6.2 electron volt. That is the maximum kinetic energy of electron. Question number 7. Calculate the de Broglie wavelength of an electron accelerated to the potential difference of 2 kilovolt. According to de Broglie's matter wave, the de Broglie wavelength lambda is equal to h by square root of 2m eV. Substitute the value of h, 6.625 10 power minus 34 joule second by square root of 2 into mass of electron 9.1 10 power minus 31 into 1.6 10 power minus 19 into voltage 2 into 10 power 3. The answer is 0.27 into 10 power minus 10 meter. Question number 8. An excited electron emits photon of characteristic frequencies. The time interval between excitation and emission is 1 10 power minus 8 second. Find the inherent uncertainty in the frequency of radiation. Again using Heisenberg uncertainty principle, delta E dot delta T greater than or equal to h by 2 or h cut by 2. Now if you substitute, h cut is 1.054 into 10 power minus 34 divided by 2 into delta T 1 into 10 power minus 8. The uncertainty in the measurement of frequencies delta nu is equal to 8 into 10 power 6 hertz. Problem number 9. An unstable elementary particle called eta meson has a rest mass of 549 MeV by c square and a mean life is 7 into 10 power minus 19 second. What is the uncertainty in the rest mass? Again using Heisenberg uncertainty principle, delta E dot delta T greater than or equal to h cut, that is h by 4 pi. The h cut value 1.054 10 power minus 34 by 2 into delta T is mentioned 10 power minus 19. If you substitute this, the answer for this is 5.3 10 power minus 16 by 9 into 10 power 16 joule. If you calculate delta mass, answer delta m, that is delta E by c square, the answer is 9 into 10 power 16. Next, Calculate the wavelength of 0.15 kg baseball moving at 25 meter per comparable. Compare with this wavelength of hydrogen atom having rest mass 1.673 10 power minus 27 and a moving speed is 10 power 3 meter per second. You calculate lambda for particle ball 1.76 10 power minus 34 meter, which is very small when the wave aspect is not visible. In the case of atom, it is 3.95 10 power minus 10 meter is comparable with the atomic dimension. Hence, wave aspect is seen in its behavior.